or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you
The world for once all standing hand in hand. And here, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Some songs captivate a generation, but others vanish just as fast as they rise. In this video, we'll reveal 10 one-hit wonders from 1971 to 1972 that were once inescapable but are now almost completely forgotten. Prepare to rediscover melodies you didn't even know you missed. Before we move on, I will like you to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Number 1, Chickaboom, Don't You Just Love It? Chickaboom, Don't You Just Love It by Daddy Dewdrop was the kind of song that grabbed your attention the moment it hit the airwaves. It was playful, funky, and just a little bit bizarre, becoming a jukebox staple in 1971. With its tongue-in-cheek lyrics and a groove that practically demanded you tap your foot, it seemed destined to stick around forever, but somehow it didn't. The song actually began in an unexpected place, a cartoon TV special called Sabrina and the Groovy Ghoulies. Daddy Dewdrop, whose real name was Richard Monda, originally wrote the track as part of the show's soundtrack. In an era where radio embraced experimentation, its oddball humor and undeniable catchiness made it a hit. Yet that same novelty feel limited its longevity. Once the joke had been told, so to speak, audiences moved on. Even now, it remains a quirky artifact of its time, cherished by those who stumble upon its offbeat charm. Number 2, Toast and Marmalade for Tea. Toast and Marmalade for Tea might sound more like a whimsical breakfast order than a chart-topping hit, but in 1971, it captured radio airwaves with its ethereal, dreamy charm. Produced by Morris Gibb of Bee Gees fame, the track had a polished sound that immediately gave it credibility. Gibb's touch added lush layers to the simple, surreal melody, making it hard to ignore when it played. Tintin, the band behind the song, briefly caught the music world's attention with their light-hearted approach. The song's unconventional title and almost hypnotic rhythm stood out during a time when radio embraced variety. Yet, its eccentric qualities also worked against it. As musical taste veered toward grounded rock and complex arrangements, Tintin's whimsical offering felt like an outlier. Without follow-up successes, the band faded, leaving Toast and Marmalade for Tea as a standalone treasure. Today, it's a quirky reminder of the creative heights pop music occasionally reached. Number 3, Precious and Few. Soft rock ballads were everywhere in the early 70s, but few struck a chord quite like Precious and Few. Its gentle melody and heartfelt lyrics created an instant romantic classic, making it a favorite for weddings and slow dances. For Climax, this song was a breakthrough, soaring to number 3 on the charts in 1972. Its emotive appeal came from its simplicity, a tender expression of devotion set against a warm, soft rock arrangement that felt intimate yet timeless. It was designed to stay with you, but while the song captured hearts, the band struggled to secure lasting success. Climax faced challenges both within their lineup and outside in the changing music landscape. As harder rock and disco grew more dominant, the polished softness of their sound found fewer takers. Despite fading into obscurity, Precious and Few endures as a symbol of love in playlists and memories, ensuring Climax's fleeting fame never fully disappeared. Number 4, Brand New Key. In 1971, Melanie Safka's Brand New Key became an unlikely chart topper, blending playful folk pop with lyrics that raised eyebrows. The song's sweet and innocent-sounding delivery masked its cheeky double entendres, sparking curiosity and controversy in equal measure. Its bouncy melody, paired with Melanie's distinct vocal style, felt tailor-made for the free-spirited energy of the early 70s. For many, it was an anthem of quirky self-expression. At its heart, Brand New Key captured the countercultural mood of the time, appealing to a generation embracing individualism with a wink of rebellion. But that same novelty factor worked against its longevity, appealing to a generation embracing individualism with a wink of rebellion, keeping its whimsical spirit alive. It's a classic example of how one hit can define an artist. Number 5. In the Summertime. In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry is one of those songs that instantly paints a picture of sunny skies and carefree days. With a skiffle-inspired beat and Ray Dorsett's unmistakable vocals, it captured the laid-back vibe of summer like no other. Released in 1970, its simplicity was part of its charm. A jaunty rhythm, hand claps, and a melody that stuck in your head after just one listen. It wasn't just a hit, it became an international phenomenon, topping charts in over 20 countries and solidifying its place as a global summer anthem. Unable to adapt, they faded from the spotlight, though In the Summertime remained. Today, it endures in summer playlists and commercials, a timeless ode to simpler days. Number 6. Sunshine. Sunshine by Jonathan Edwards hit the airwaves in 1971 and immediately stood out. At first listen, it sounded like a catchy, feel-good acoustic tune with an easy chorus to sing along to. Beneath this sunny exterior, however, was a quiet protest wrapped in optimism. Released during the Vietnam War, its lyrics called out the establishment in a way that resonated deeply with a generation weary of conflict, even as its mellow vibe gave it universal appeal. The song's minimalist production, featuring just Edwards' warm voice, an acoustic guitar, and a tambourine shuffle, was intentionally simple. It let the message shine without distraction, making it relatable to anyone who longed for hope and peace in turbulent times. Today, Sunshine stands as a time capsule of 1971. Poignant, uplifting, and still relevant whenever it's played. Number 7, How Do You Do? How Do You Do? By Mouth and McNeil had an irresistible energy that made it an international sensation in 1972. The Dutch duo's playful call and response dynamic was key to the song's charm, while its lively tempo and catchy lyrics kept listeners hooked. In the US, it climbed to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, a rare feat for a European act at the time, and was a testament to music's ability to cross borders. Yet that same novelty appeal may have held the duo back. As newcomers from the Netherlands, Mouth and McNeil faced an uphill battle to stay relevant in the US, where cultural barriers and shifting trends often made sustaining momentum difficult. Number 8. I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing, performed by the New Seekers, began its journey as a Coca-Cola jingle in 1971. The original ad featured a diverse group of people singing on a hilltop, a vision of global harmony that resonated deeply with audiences. It was so well received that a full-length version was recorded, catapulting the song into commercial success, topping charts worldwide. Its hopeful message of peace and unity was a perfect reflection of the early 70s optimism. Though they struggled to escape its shadow, the song remains a cultural touchstone, remembered as the anthem of a more hopeful era. Number 9. Nice to Be With You. Nice to Be With You by Gallery was the quintessential soft rock anthem of the early 1970s. Its breezy melody and feel-good lyrics made it an instant hit, reaching a wide audience looking for uplifting, easygoing tunes. Although it only peaked at number 73 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1972, the song left a memorable impression, becoming a radio regular during its time in the spotlight. As the music scene moved toward heavier, edgier genres like hard rock and the danceable rhythms of disco, soft rock began to lose its mainstream appeal. Acts like Gallery struggled to adapt to these changing tastes, and without another hit to sustain them, they faded from view. Number 10. One Tin Soldier. One Tin Soldier by Coven stood out as a folk rock anthem, with a message that felt urgent and timeless. Featured in the 1971 film Billy Jack, the song's anti-war theme and focus on social justice amplified the powerful narrative of the movie itself. Its lyrics painted a tragic picture of greed, betrayal, and conflict, resonating with a generation disillusioned by the Vietnam War. Thanks to the film's popularity, the song became inseparable from its central theme of challenging authority and resisting violence. Even now, One Tin Soldier remains a haunting reminder of its era, a protest anthem that stands firmly against the test of time. The early 1970s were a whirlwind for artists chasing the ever-changing taste of the music world. Fame often depended as much on timing as talent, with songs rising and falling as trends moved from laid-back folk to bold rock and disco. What survives, though, is a fascinating glimpse into that moment in music history. These one-hit wonders serve as snapshots, brief but meaningful expressions of creativity, capturing the imagination of their time. So why not rediscover these tunes? Stream them, share them, or revisit the memories they spark. They may be fleeting, but their melodies remain, echoing a uniquely vibrant era